Clap your hands if you have a K-drama backlog of like 300 plus shows, but you're still gonna pick up 6 new shows this week. Yeah. That's me. I'm gonna be doing that. Hi guys, welcome. Happy Sunday. I am friendlydramaqueen, and this is my channel where I talk about Asian dramas that I like and I watch, mostly Korean. In today's episodes, I just want to loop you on, give you my first impressions on, I think, the 5 or 4 dramas that I checked out over last weekend. A lot of new ones have dropped, some that weren't even on my radar, but I was so determined to check them out. So I watched the first 2 episodes of the show, of the dramas I'm talking about, and I just want to give my first impressions, and maybe when I'm done then we'll see which ones I end up actually finishing when they're done airing, and overall will recommend. First one I want to talk about is Dr. Cha. That one has been pushed heavily on my Netflix. Actually, my Netflix recommendation is crazy with K-dramas. Dr. Cha follows a housewife who had been away from medicine for a while, so she was a medical professional, and it follows her journey to going back and restarting, basically. And I watched the first 2 episodes right off the bat. I do think it's like a fun family-friendly watch. It's a bit of a medical drama, but they haven't like delved into the detailed medical side of it yet, which I'm not sure I'll love. Her chaotic family, the screeching mother-in-law, and the selfish husband. So as far as like character tropes go, they're pretty predictable. I think this drama will be predictable, but I do like a good underdog story, and I like the message that it's trying to send so far, which is just like empowering yourself. And it really has a bunch of feminist undertones to it as well, just like tackling the discussion of women in South Korea balancing like family and careers. So it's really cool to see that from like the Korean perspective, that lens. I will keep it in mind. I'm not super sure I'm gonna keep following this show, only because it feels very, it doesn't seem particularly memorable to me. So it's probably something I'll have to come back to, because there's just a lot more exciting shows from everything I checked out, that this one just sort of like faded in my memory. But overall, I do think it's a fun, light watch, and Jung-hwa is definitely killing it in that show. Okay, the next show I checked out, and this one came out of nowhere for me. I didn't even know this was happening. This one is Family: The Unbreakable Bond, and it stars Jang Hyuk and Jang Nara, and I absolutely love these two. I've seen every drama from them both. And so to have them pairing up again, and they were in Fated to Love You together, by the way, if you love that drama. And so when I heard about this one, I was like, I have to pick it up. So this drama, it follows a family where the husband is a secret agent and the wife is hiding some kind of secret, and they have like a cute little daughter. I mean, that's really all I knew going into it. And that premise reminds me so much of the anime Spy X. I think it's just called Spy X. But it's like the exact same premise of like a secret agent husband, a wife with a secret, and a daughter with a little secret as well. It's the cutest anime. If you watch anime, I highly recommend you check out that anime. But yeah, this is why I went to see Unbreakable Bond. Now there's a bunch of like hullabaloo or like chaos with the release of the English subtitles. I think it's supposed to come out on Disney, but it hasn't been released on Disney. So there's fan subs of this, which is so cool, because that's how I got into K-dramas. Initially, I was watching a lot of fan subbed drama, so not official translations. So it's cool to see that again. And that's how I checked out the first 2 episodes using fan translations. And my impressions is, I think I'm going to have to watch it again with the official translations. I think I get the basic gist of it, but tonally it's completely not what I thought it would be. It's very slapstick. I think it's actually more in line with the anime. I don't think it's based on the anime or they even have any sort of relationship, but the humor is very offbeat and slapstick and just like over the top. Like watching the first episode felt a bit chaotic to me. Like there's a lot of the jokes that I didn't get, and I think it was either mistranslated or you need to understand Korean or Korean like you need the context of like the Korean experience to like fully get the joke, if you know what I mean. So and it was like very slapstick like all the way through. So I liked it, but it's more of like a confusing, but ultimately I'm still intrigued. I'm still intrigued by the plot and what it's supposed to be doing. I will wait for the official translations and I will give this a go, but this is still like my top K-drama that I'm definitely going to be following. Yeah, with fan subs, I'm starting to see definitely kudos, and I appreciate everyone who does fan subbing. If you do fan subbing, it takes a lot of work to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, it definitely had its limitations in this particular drama. So yeah. Next drama that I picked up is Bora Deborah. This one is super hyped. It's hyped on TikTok, which I'm on, by the way. Let me just plug myself. I'm on TikTok. I am friendlydramaqueen on TikTok. So if you have TikTok, go follow me there. Bora Deborah is the rom-com that I think most people have been waiting for this entire year from K-drama land, because it's been kind of rough for rom-coms, like pure rom-coms where it's just like light and fluffy. So that's why I hopped on this one real quick. It follows a dating coach who gets involved with her publisher. That's really what I want to say about that. First impressions, I really like the cinematography of the show. I think it's like very bright, it's high energy. It makes you want to keep watching. I'm gonna call it now, but I'm gonna keep watching the show. But I'm already in love with the secondary couple a lot more than I love the main couple, if I'm being really honest. Like if I keep watching, I'm watching for the secondary couple. Because right now the male lead is irritating. He's irritating, and I know they're gonna like write him so he becomes a little less annoying. But right now I'm just like, she's such a sweetheart. Her heart is on her sleeve. She's just like go-lucky. And he's just kind of like, you know, I don't know. He's just like not matching the vibe. I know they will change that, but that's just my first impression so far. Another thing that I'm kind of worried about with the show is the pacing, because so I mean, there's a bit of a spoiler, or maybe it's not, but we start out the show with her being in a relationship, so we know that relationship is going to end for her to like have this love connection with the main guy. But they're lingering so much on the breakup and the nuance of that relationship that I'm just like, I was a bit confused. Like, I think they spent the entirety of episode 2, not that I think, that's what they did. They spent the entirety of episode 2 just her processing the breakup. Which on one hand, I'm like, that's really cool because, yeah, we need to see her overcome her grief. That's not in line with the style of the show, because the show is like a rom-com. It's supposed to be light, fluffy, like you're supposed to gloss over these type of issues and move on to what we're here for, which is like the main couple. But instead they're doing this, like, they spend too much time on that breakup is what I'm trying to say. So I'm a bit worried that for how much I love the show so far, how much I'm hyped for it, they're gonna have pacing issues if this is the choices they're making early on. Okay, that's it for Bora Deborah. And then finally, I checked out Pandora, which is Pandora Beneath the Paradise. I found this one on Disney+. I picked it up because the poster looks absolutely gorgeous, and it has Lee Jia. She is so pretty. She's so pretty. I recognize her from Penthouse, so I was like, I have to at least check this one out. So Penthouse basically follows a wealthy family, and the woman, the wife, Lee Jia plays the wife. She has repressed memories that start to surface, and that kind of points to her being like this killer assassin, like teenager or like previously. And then she just sort of like explores that some more. That premise reminded me a lot of, like, not too much, but the show is filmed like Penthouse. Like if you like the stylistic cinematography of Penthouse, that show, I think you're gonna find that here. It's very pretty. You have backstabbing friends and cheating spouses and like just the wealthy Korean elite in here. And then you throw in some action. The action sequences were well done. It reminded me of this old K-drama called Killer Girl K, or Girl K, which I highly recommend if you haven't seen it. So I'm intrigued, but I did finish episode 2 with like a lot more questions than answers. And I think this is one that I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to keep up with this one as well. Only because it feels quite heavy right now. And I just finished Taxi Driver 1 and 2, which I'm going to talk about in another video. And so I think I need something light. So I'm gravitating more towards Bora Deborah and Family, the Unbreakable Bond. Like I want something comedic and cute and just fun. And then I might come back to this one. But I will say it's a very, very pretty show. So definitely you won't waste your time by it. So that's it for my premiere watches for the past like last week or whatever or so. Yeah. So let me know which ones you checked out, what you thought of it. Oh, I just want to mention, I didn't check out Queenmaker yet. Queenmaker is being pushed to me heavily. I keep going back and forth and if I'm gonna check it out or not. I think Queenmaker, I'm going to wait for all the episodes to be released before I decide to pick it up. But if you've seen Queenmaker, the first 2 episodes, do let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you've seen any of these dramas, let me know what you thought. You agree with me. And I'll catch you at another video. I didn't say to subscribe yet, but if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe, okay? All right, bye guys.